Hey guys, another weekend wrap-up vlog. This weekend was pretty eventful, but not quite as eventful as last time.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock.
Thursday, I just did work for the biggest part of the day. Then I attempted to do my homework for a couple hours. The plan was initially for me to work on my homework, and I would tell all of my friends 30 minutes before I would be done so that they could start some rice cooking. And then I had been marinating the meat, and I was going to cook up the meat, put it on the rice, give it to everybody at the house. Well, let's just say that's not how that happened. First off, it took me forever to finish my homework because my roommates kept coming in my room, and not just my roommates, everybody in the whole town. Everybody kept coming in my room and chilling, just kept coming and pouring in. So at some point, arbitrarily, I don't know when, but we got boba tea, which was a nice break, but it definitely didn't help the whole timing of the thing. And when I finally got home, drank my boba, and I got to that 30-minute mark, I told everybody, hey, 30 minutes, get the rice ready. No one moved. An hour later, I'm done. I'm like, where's the rice? They're like, oh, we'll go look. Let's just say it was fucked. Whoever cooked rice last did not clean out the rice cooker. And that shit was so fucked up. It was literally horrible. I'm going to put a trigger warning for disgusting material, and boom, here's a picture of it. Horrible. Literally horrendous. So that shit's gone. And then they just made rice in like a big pot, and then it wasn't the best rice, and I cooked the meat anyway. We watched a movie after that, went downstairs, and it was called Silent House. It was a cool enough movie. What made it the most entertaining was that it was filmed as if it was one continual shot. It wasn't really, as you could imagine, but it was filmed with very intentional camera movements so that they could blend it all together really nicely. Friday, work as usual. Had more homework to do. So I worked on homework from whenever I got out of work, probably around 4 o'clock to like 8 o'clock. And that fried my brain. I was doing math the whole time, and I was drained. So then they invited me out to Chili's dinner, and I said, okay. Andrew, what are you doing?
Hold on, let me eat this good first.
And my brain was so fried. I just ran my mouth the whole dinner, and it was a disaster. From the very beginning, I was giving the waitress a hard time, unintentionally, mind you. My brain was just fried. She asked what I wanted, and I ordered 2 margaritas. Then she asked, so she asked what I ordered, so I ordered 2 margaritas, and then I said, "Can I get a soup?" She then said, "Well, can I see your ID?" I said, "Why do you need to see my ID for soup?" And everybody laughed at me and yelled at me, and they said, "It's for the drinks, idiot!" And then I realized, oh, yeah, for the drinks. That basically continued to happen throughout the dinner. And then at one point I was joking with her and I said, "Oh, do you play any video games?" To which she replied, "Oh, I like to play a lot of Call of Duty with my boyfriend." And I said, "That's crazy. I also like to play lots of Call of Duty with my boyfriend." I asked her, "What's his name?" And she told me, "Oh, his name is Emmanuel." And I naturally replied, "My boyfriend's name is Emmanuel too. That's so crazy. I wonder if they're the same." I mean, no, but uh, what if? Unless. And everybody was laughing at me at the table, and she thought it was funny too. So it was a good time. And then I walked home from the Chili's because I don't know why. I just kind of walked home. Then when I got home, I had an internet date, an e-date, if you would, with this really cute artist that I follow on Twitch. I'm not going to mention her name. But she's really cool, and she's very sweet, and she does live stream art. But then we played some League and watched some anime. It was a good time. Saturday rolls around. I had breakfast. My family invited me to breakfast, and you guessed it.
In Jackson with that?
That's a salad.
So after I ate my cinnamon roll pancakes, I had to hurry home for a Super Animal Royale EU tournament. I think they're trying to boost the player base of the EU servers for Super Animal Royale. So I jumped into that and I had 150 ping, and let's just say it went well. As in, I basically should have thrown myself into a well because of how bad I did. So anyway, after I lost that, we just had like this goofball live stream where my roommates just kind of took over my room and I lost all control of my live stream. So took 2 L's that day. That night, I went back to drummel please, hot pot, because I love it there. And while I was there, I had like this crazy interaction with the waitress. It was so strange. I was eating alone because I was just went there alone. So naturally, I get on my phone and I'm watching videos, and I was watching a bunch of like Hearthstone videos and things like that. And my waitress kept kind of trying to get my attention every time she'd come around and give me water or whatever else. She'd just kind of like say something to me or whatever. But I had my AirPods in, and oh no, I can't hear anything. Eventually, she just says, "You're always on your phone." So naturally, I'm shook. I say, "How dare you have the audacity to say this to me?" Nah, I'm just kidding. I was kind of surprised, so I was like, well, I'm not here with anyone, so might as well get on my phone, right? And she goes, oh, so you need a girlfriend. I was like, well, if my girlfriend was here, then yeah, I would talk with her. She just started talking to me about like what I was watching and what I do for a living, about me being in school. And then her boss comes over and is like, "Oh, you gotta come over here," and drags her away. And I was like, "Ooh, hope I didn't get her in trouble for chatting with me or whatever." So a little while later, she like comes skipping back up, and I was like, "Whoa!" And so we keep talking, and then eventually she learns that I'm 22, and she's like, "Whoa, I did not realize you're 22." She said that I don't look like I'm still a student, and she said, "Well, I'm a generation older than you, but I can have you meet someone." And I was like, no, it's fine. I am okay. And then she laughed, and it was a fun time. So then, after I paid, I was on my way out, and she's like, "Oh, I don't know why, but I just had such a good time talking to you." So, pretty wonky experience there. Overall, 9 out of 10. Would go to Hot Pot again. After that, it's now Sunday. Sunday rolls around, and I basically do nothing on Sunday. I just play video games, and I worked on homework, and that was literally all I did on Sunday. I really did nothing. If I did something, I can't remember it, so yikes on that one, I guess. Sure, I did something. I just literally don't remember it. But that was my weekend. If you guys like this kind of content, I'm just gonna keep making them. Right now, I'm gonna keep doing them for weekends because I just do a lot on weekends, and I think it's easy to talk about the whole weekend in a video like this, just because my weeks are so busy. When I during the week, I literally have school. Well, I go work, and then I go school, and then I go work, and then I go school. Um, like the whole entire day from 8 to 5 I'm working, and then from like 6 to 9 I'm going to school, and then sometimes I gotta go back into work. So it's just like those days I have no time to really do anything, so you don't really hear a lot. But on Fridays I get a little bit more free, and then on the weekends I do a lot of stuff as well. I think next weekend I might be going on a trip somewhere, so I'll make sure I'll actually try to what I'll try to do is I'm gonna bring the camera with me, and I'm just gonna record in a bunch of moments and talking in the moments, and then maybe I won't have to do as much of like telling what happened as much as it's live narration of what I'm doing and what's happening. So that might be interesting, and we'll see how that turns out, and if it's a good concept, and see how you guys like it. Otherwise, Mrs. Obama,